just about everywhere. If you're watching this, Blue Eyed Queen in some places, Blue Eyed Queen on Instagram. I'm just updating you guys on my doctor's appointment. And yes, I'm just now getting home. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. My appointment was at 11 o'clock. And I know I look like a hot mess, but if you can't tell, I got sun today. This is not, well, I'm a little hot. I'm a little flushed because, one, I've got a headache, and two, it's hot outside. It's, Echo, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 75 degrees Fahrenheit.
Thank you.
Hope you have a good Monday.
Thank you. 75 degrees where I live. And a little warm, a little bit warm today. And I was wearing a longer sleeve. Hey, John. I was wearing a longer sleeve blouse, but it had holes cut up the side. And it was a little warm. I'm not going to lie. It was a little warm today. We actually ran the air in the car because we couldn't put the top out. And so, but let me get to why I want to do this update. I've got some good news and some bad news. Good news is I talked to the doctor, and well, she's a nurse practitioner. Let me just put this out there for right now. So she's not a doctor. She's a nurse practitioner. But nurse practitioners are what legal term, they're not doctors, but they do study. They study further than RNs do, shorter than doctors do, shorter than MDs do. They can get their MD. They can go on and continue and go on and get their MD if they choose to. And some nurse practitioners are studying to become doctors. Most stop at their nurse practitioner license because they can treat you under a doctor. And like they can work with a doctor and they can treat you as a, not a doctor, but they treat you alongside a doctor. And so a lot of doctors' offices use nurse practitioners. So I've been seeing this nurse practitioner now for, years. Many, many years. Hey, Tricia, I'm going to tell you how I'm doing. I've got a headache, if that gives you any indication. I'm sick in my stomach and I've got a headache. So those two things don't work in my favor right now. But I've been up since midnight last night, so it's okay. The headache, not happy about. The nausea, not happy about either. I'll explain that. The nausea is not from the headache, though. But we'll get into that. I explained to her, what happened last year about me falling. And oh, thank you, John. It's not until Wednesday, but thank you. You can still wish me a happy 25th birthday on Wednesday. I'm not going to be going to dinner. I will be sitting here with you all. I'll be on and off all day because there are people that want to spend time with me on my birthday. So I will be on haps and off haps during the day on Wednesday. So you all will be sick of me. You'll be so sick of me after Wednesday. You will never want to see my ugly mug again. I'm just going to say that. So if you guys want to spend time with me on my birthday, be here on Wednesday. Now, I don't know what time I'll get up. Okay. But I will come online as soon as I've depuffified my face. As soon as I get up and I don't look like a marshmallow like as much as I do right now, I will come online, okay? I just have to get up, and if I've got a headache, I have to depuffify myself. John, honey, I don't want to talk about that right now. By the way, I got to talk to you later about stuff, but I'll call you later, okay? Let me get through this. I got to get through this. Okay, so I go in and I start talking to her about my headaches, and I explained to her about the fall. She knew about the fall, but she had to update her notes. And she said, did they do any testing or did they do anything to help you? And I looked at her and I said, what? They did zero. They didn't do a MRI. They didn't do a CAT scan, and they didn't do an x-ray. And she said, did you pass out? And I said, Marla, are you kidding me? I saw stars. I've never seen stars in my life. I'm pretty sure I got knocked out. Pretty sure it knocked me out, Marla. I said, and you can still see the scar. I've got a scar across my nose. I said it broke my nose. She said, did you land on the side of your head? I said, no, I landed face down. Face down is how I landed. And I said, when I got home, a week later from the hospital, mind you, I'm a side layer. I don't lay with my head. I don't lay flat back. You know, I don't lay on my back because of my back problem. My head crunched, and it wasn't my hair because I had taken a shower. It wasn't my hair crunching. Hey, Caleb. It was the bones in my head I heard crunching in my head. And I said, I saw a 6 foot tall figure behind me for a week after I come home. And I said, I have PTSD. And I said, but the headaches have gradually gotten worse since May. And I said, she said, well, did you have a CAT scan? I said, well, I didn't get a CAT scan until recently. And I said, now I scar really bad on the outside. And I've been told that if you scar bad on the outside, you scar bad on the inside, which is true. And she said, well, I said, well, now on an MRI, would it show up? She said, not necessarily unless you did some major damage. And I said, well, the thing is, I've got a lot of metal in my legs, so I don't think they would put me through an MRI. And she said, I'm not so sure an MRI is going to show anything at this point, but here's what I think it is. And I'm not sure we're going to be able to help you. And I just looked at her and I said, what? Huh? Those are not words you want to hear, right? We're not going to be able to. She said that it's post-concussion syndrome, more than likely, and that since it has increased instead of decreased. Because more often than not, with post-concussion syndrome, you have, it's called persistent post-concussive syndrome. You have a person that has a head injury, and then for like a year after, because they've had a concussion, their head will hurt for about a year. And then it'll gradually stop working. Oh, John, honey, you don't have to do that, but thank you. Please, you don't do that, honey. You don't need to do that. I appreciate you. You've already given me a birthday present, so don't do that. I love you. That's enough. I love you. Just say I love you. That's enough. No, and they're sending me to a neurologist. I saw him. Hey, Janie. I saw him. I've already seen him. I saw him years ago. They are going to send me to a neurologist who I trust. And so it's not a definitive diagnosis because, again, she is a nurse practitioner. But she said her worry is that because it's not showing a sign of decreasing, that she worries that because I had a CAT scan and the CAT scan showed nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. Well, my pain management doctor is not. I don't believe the pain management doctor I see is a neurologist. If he is, I'm not going to see him for my neurology. I'm seeing a doctor locally that I saw years ago, and he was excellent. He treated me with so much respect and love and kindness when I was really super overweight. And now I'm not super overweight. And he's treating my brain, not my body now. You know, he's treating my head, not my body. And I know if he could treat me at 500 pounds and give me the care and the love that he gave me then, surely he would give me the care and the love now. Yeah, so I'm hoping that's what'll happen this time. That's what I'm hoping for, right? So, Trisha, your gift is sitting on my desk over here. Just so you wonder why it's not sitting back there, I've not moved it. It's sitting over here on my desk. So just so you know, your gift is sitting on my desk over here where I can see it. Not back there where everybody else can see it. It's sitting right over here in pride of place. It will go back there when I get ready to move it where I don't look at it all the time. And Shirley got me, I will show this. Shirley sent me a coloring book and markers. And I just thought I would share this with you guys. Shirley sent this to me. Thank you, Miss Shirley. I love you. I am in the process of getting a hold of you to thank you for it. I'm not going to not call you. I just wanted to let you know I appreciate your gift. I got it in the mail today, the coloring book in the mail today. I will call you and thank you personally because thank you. I love you. I love the coloring book. It's beautiful. I am a nerd when it comes to coloring books, and you guys know that. Most of you know that. So if you saw my coloring book collection, you would think I'm awful. But the reason that the reason that my nurse practitioner said this is because she's concerned that because the headaches have increased instead of decreased, and because they had my headaches under control before the fall, she says it sounds like I had a concussion, and because they didn't treat my concussion, that I had a post-concussion, I've had this post-concussion syndrome, but that were normally, you know, the pain would only last for a year, and it would usually increase right, you know, be real bad right away, and then slowly go away. Mine have knitted back, you know, like my nerves have knitted back wrong, because I'm on nerve medication. I take gabapentin. I take it 4 times a day. I've been on this drug for a long time because I have really bad neural pathways. I have a lot of pain. If I didn't take that drug, I probably would be miserable. So it may have something to do with some of the medication I'm taking. So right now, as it stands, I'm seeing a neurologist. They're going to set me up to see a neurologist. They don't know that they can fix it. She said she didn't know if they could fix it, but they're going to send me to a neurologist. So that's the plan for right now. I'm not going to go. I'm going to go with God and say, listen, we know that he's the ultimate healer, right? I know that God can do anything. And we know that. I know that. Y'all know I trust in God. I know that God can do anything. And he has helped me come through so much. Whew, I have come through so much with the power of prayer and with the power of positive thinking with you guys, with people that have prayed for me and thought positively of me and have sent prayers and wonderful messages and stuff. You guys have really kept me going over the years. That being said, I'm not looking at this like this is just going to take me down again. I'm not going to look at this as, oh, this is just going to kill me. I'm not going to let that happen. She did write me a prescription for Zofran because a couple of the headaches I've had have made me want to throw up. Not to be too graphic, guys, but they're getting to the point where I want to throw up. And I can't lay down with them all the time. Like right now, mine's starting to really get bad. Like if you notice, if I start doing this number, it's bad. When my neck starts hurting. And she asked me where the pain was at. And I said, well, it's not in any one certain place. It starts like over my right eye, and it's in the back of my head here. Like the pain will be localized to the back of my skull. And I said, you know, it's not. I said, you know, we've done all the sinus medicine, you know, work. If it was sinus pressure, I would know it. This is not a sinus headache. This is not in my eyes. This is not. And Caleb has even seen me go into a full-blown pain over my eye where I have to literally hold my eye because the pain is so bad. It feels like somebody is sticking a hot poker through my right eye. And that is no lie. That's how it starts. Sometimes it's my left eye, but more often than not, it's my right eye. I feel like somebody's sticking a hot poker through my right eye. And so that's how it starts. And so what I want to do is limit I've got to get some speakers for my computer. I've been using headphones, and I need to use speakers instead of headphones. And I need to do downtime, you know, get away from the desk, which I've been doing more of, which is good. And also, yeah, Caleb saw it. It was crazy. We were just having a great talk, and all of a sudden, searing pain went through my eyeball. I grabbed my eye, and he's like, what happened? I said, oh my gosh. It was the worst pain. Like, in like the last year, like from May till now, that's the second time that it's hit me that hard, that fast. I mean, it was crazy. Like, and it was Friday. Was it Friday? It was Friday before I fell. My head it hurt so bad that I was nauseated. I was nauseated so bad. I told my mom, I said, if I don't get you home soon, I'm going to have to pull over and throw up. I said, because this is lemonade, by the way, just for all y'all that need to know all the information for everybody. It's lemonade. It was a lemonade icy, matter of fact, but it's long since melted. I stopped and got a lemonade icy so I could take I had her give me some because I've had the sleeve, I wanted to take Pepcid, but it's expensive to take over the counter. And so I had her write me a prescription for Pepcid. And so I had to take the Pepcid and one other pill before I got home. And so I had to get something to drink before I got home. And they had these, I didn't even know they had lemonade strawberry slushies at our Burger King. And I'm like, yes. And they gave us, now they normally don't have large drinks, but they misadded our drink order. And Mom liked it. And I had a regular size. And I just passed my mom my regular size, and I said, "Can you just make mine a large then?" She said, "Absolutely," because they weren't going to give us our money back. They were either going to give us a drink or we're just out the money. I said, "Just make mine a large then, and I'll just kind of sip on it." Aunt Jake is sick. Becky's sick and Jason's sick. So the baby's got a stomach virus. They're all sick with a stomach virus. So that's another piece of bad news. I've been sick at my stomach all day. I got chicken nuggets to eat. You know, like just chicken nuggets is all I bought. Have I eaten them? Nope. Because I'm sick of my stomach. My stomach's hurt all day. And I just don't want to eat. Just do not want to eat anything. And I'm like, please, Father, don't let me be sick. Please don't let me be sick. Please don't let me have a stomach virus. The last thing I want is a stomach virus because the babies were here this weekend. So that's why I wasn't online much this weekend because the babies were here. And Jake was sleeping in my room. So that's why y'all didn't really hear from me this weekend. Well, Phenergan gives me a dry mouth real bad. So Zofran, and my insurance won't pay for Phenergan. I have migraines, Janie. My migraines, okay. Not every headache I have is a migraine. The last few headaches I've had would be considered migraines. I cannot lay down with my migraines because I have back pain. Now, most people, you know, you have the light sensitivity, the nausea, the whole 9 yards. I can't lay down and block out my windows because I have really bad back pain. I can't just lay down in the bed every time I get a headache because I'm getting them almost every day. I would be sore day in and day out with every headache I've had. So I push through my headaches no matter how bad they are. And if y'all know me, there was a time years ago where I had these headaches, not this bad, like when I first started taking pain medication, because when you first start pain medication, you will get headaches that would knock down a horse. Because I wasn't used to meds. I didn't take meds. Like, I was lucky I took the Tylenol for anything. I didn't take pain medication. And when they finally did give me pain medication for, you know, to help me out with my pain problems, the headaches were intense. And so, but nobody warned you about that. Nobody warned me about the headaches I would have from taking pain medication. Nobody. Nobody said, "Hey, girl, by the way, read the pamphlets. You know, your head's going to hurt like a freight train is running through your skull because you take pain meds, you know." But now we've cut down. The pain medication I take twice a day has been cut down over half. And so I told her, the lady that gives me my, you know, that does my medicine, she said, "Well, you know, you take pain meds." I said, "Yeah, we've cut those way down and we've done it at a sliding scale. So no, that's not going to work for me. I still get caffeine where I'm not supposed to get caffeine. I'm having to drink caffeine just to keep the headaches at somewhat abated because nothing else is working." And, you know, I told my doctor or nurse practitioner today, I said, "Listen," I said, "I'm addicted to soda." I said, "But that right now for the last 2 days, well, today I've started getting another headache, but yesterday I didn't have a headache all day. All day. I made it through the whole day without a headache." But I think part of it was because the boys were here. And you get that oxytocin. Isn't that what it is? From the happiness. You get the oxytocin from being happy. And, when I'm happy, when you're happy, you get the hormones and everything that make you feel better. I'm not saying that I'm unhappy and that's why I have headaches, but, girl, let me tell you, I don't want any more of these. So if they can find out what's causing them, that'd be great. But I do know that I don't have a tumor. I do not have anything in my head that's causing the actual migraine or the headaches. But I do have blurred vision in one eye. I do have other issues that only happened after I fell. So, there's too many things to point to. And I'm not saying things won't ever get better. I'm just saying that that's what the nurse practitioner told me today. But she is sending me to a neurologist. So we're good. I mean, it's not like she's not going to send me to somebody. She's going to send me to a neurologist. So we're going to get me fixed one way or another. And if I have to live with headaches, I live with headaches. Because my girl Trisha, she lives with something way worse. And I am in awe of her every day. And I'm not telling her business. I'm just saying that I admire her every day. I'm in awe of her every day. That she can get up and go through her day. And if I have a penny ante headache, I can get through my day. Yeah, it might hurt. Yeah, it may make me want to cry, or it may make me, want to throw up. I think I can get through that. I just want to make sure that everything's okay. That neurologically they didn't do something for, by letting me fall. And they didn't do all the tests that they should have done when they let me fall. So, sorry, I was trying to take my necklace off. I've got these long nails and I can't do anything with them. I can't do anything with my birthday nails. I did my nails for my birthday. Cannot do anything with them. I thought I was going to go to dinner, but I've decided not to. Just decided I'm not going to go out to eat dinner with my niece. It's just, they're not well. I'm not feeling so well, but here are my birthday nails. They're kiss nails. They're glue-on nails, which I think they are so pretty. So that's the news. I ordered something from Amazon that was supposed to come today, and I'm really upset because it was prime shipped. It was supposed to come today. It's supposed to be here today. Don't you hate it when you order something and it says, oh, it'll be there tomorrow? Where is it? Where is it, you lied, Amazon? Amazon, you're lying. I can't do that. I almost poked my hand. But anyway, I just want to let you guys know what was going on. I do hope that you all have a good rest of your day. I won't be online tomorrow. I don't think. I got to catch up on some sleep tonight. I've been up since midnight last night, and it's 3:30 here now. So I'm going to get some bedtime tonight. Going to get some rest tomorrow, and then I will be up on Wednesday, and then I will be here for y'all on Wednesday for my 50th birthday. Hope you guys will come join me. Off and on all day. I will be online. Just slip in and say happy birthday. I would love that. That's all I want. I've never wanted y'all to send me anything or anything like that, and I'm very grateful for those of you that have sent me birthday gifts. I feel very blessed to have you guys have the family in my life, and you guys just don't know what that means. So I love each and every one of you. Those of you that have left messages in the room, I love you guys very, very much, and you know this. If you guys would like to leave a comment after the video is over, just leave a comment. It will come to my email, and I will see that you've left a comment, and then I can even comment back to you. And if you've got your email address attached to your house, you'll get my reply. So I love you all. Remember to love everybody. Share love with everybody. Share the love I share with you with somebody else. See how that works? Smile at somebody. We can save a life by smiling at people. I'm fully determined that that's what we can do in this post-apocalyptic mask society. You can still smile with your eyes. No smile. Smile. See, you can do it. I know you can do it, so get out there. Go smile at some people. I challenge y'all to go smile at least one person today and tag me on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or anywhere and say, I smiled at somebody today, Mama Bear. It could make my entire day. See there? Just smile at one person. That's all I want you to do. Because it can literally change a person's life. I'm telling y'all. I don't take Imitral. She wrote me a prescription for Zofran. I can't take Phenergan. My insurance won't pay for the Phenergan, and Phenergan makes me feel like I need to drink the Sahara. I've had Zofran, and the Zofran is a smaller milligram, and it takes a lot less of the Zofran for me. Very small milligram of Zofran can do the trick for me. I don't need a large pill of anything really to help me out. And so I told her, I said, I just need something to bite the nausea, because the last thing, I don't care. I could have diarrhea for a week. And I'm not even joking, y'all. But to throw up, I'd rather be beaten than to throw up. Because when I laid down last night, I told Mom, I said, I'm going to throw up. She said, well, go throw up. I said, no, you don't understand. I just, no. We're not throwing up. This body is not throwing up ever again. Do you understand me? Because, see, when you have the pouch, when you have a lap band, you're told not to throw up. And for 8 years, I threw up constantly. Not like threw up, but like I got sick constantly with the band. Constantly. Could not hold food down. Could not get my pouch adjusted correctly. And I was sick all the time. The food is going down and it's going to stay down. I don't care if I've gained 30 pounds. I think it's about 30 pounds, but the way I look at it, and I know I got to see the doctor in 3 weeks. The way I look at it, and, Mom's like, you've went through a lot. You've gone through a lot of surgeries and all this stuff. And I said, yeah. I said, well, let me tell you something. I'm walking. I go outside and play with the cats. I play with the boys. I go in the store. I shop for myself. I do all the things. If I've gained 30 pounds, you know what? That's okay. I'm going to get the weight back off. But that weight, I come by it honestly. My hair's growing back in. My skin looks better. And I look at all these people, and yes, I didn't need to gain the 30 pounds, right? I know that. My hair is growing back in. I'm eating real food. I'm not eating, I don't eat huge portions, but I'm eating real food. I'm eating food that has carbohydrates and protein and vitamins and nutrients. I'm not eating just this much food that's just protein. And your body starves itself. Yeah, that's what they want you to do, is they want your body to starve itself. I saw a lady today, and I was floored. She weighed 250 pounds, and she had the gastric bypass surgery. Gastric bypass surgery. They gave her gastric bypass surgery for 250 pounds. I just looked at that and I thought, holy crap, I'd give anything to have weighed 250 pounds. Because I'm about 20 pounds from that, because I weigh 271 right now. I don't mind telling people what I weigh. I weigh 271 right now. The furthest down I got, I wonder where my diet book is, because I had my diet book here somewhere, my diary. Is this it? I had a diet diary here somewhere. And I got down to a certain weight, and I marked it off down every weight that I got to. I don't know where it's at, though. I'd have to find it. And it looks good to mark it off. But do you know how crappy I felt? Do you know I couldn't even hold my head up? And I told Mom, I said, okay, what's the trade-off here? What's the trade-off? I can't walk. I'm winded when I walk from my bedroom to the kitchen. Or I gain a little bit of weight and I can actually function and I can walk and do all the things that I want to do. Because this weight, you can't tell it, but this weight is about what I weighed my adult life. Like between 200 and 250 is about what I weighed my whole adult life. I'm not gonna throw stones at that. I'm sorry. If I never lose another pound, I also don't want to gain any weight over this. I want to go down back to 250. So losing the 20 pounds, I want to go back down. I don't want to go over that. Like, no, we need to go back down the negative column. Dust the lemonade, dust the water, So I get it back under control. It's the holidays that kicked my butt this year. I just overate during the holidays. And so it was really hard to get it back under control. So it's all about control. It's all about, but going into the meetings and stuff, all you see is people that are this big. And honestly, guys, I mean, yeah, you look at my pictures where my face had thinned out big time. But I've got pictures where you can see me where my face, if you go and look at my, no, not going to say that. I've got pictures online that you can see me where you can see where I weighed 385 pounds. And I've lost down to where I am now. So I'm not going to kick myself. Just not. So I just couldn't believe the woman. And the woman was thin. And she's like, well, I'm at below my ideal weight. And I'm like, girl, you need to eat. I said, you need to eat protein. I said, your protein's what you need to be eating. You don't need to be eating nothing else but protein. Well, I can barely get my protein in. I said, honey, what are you eating then? If you're not eating anything else, you don't need to drink. You need to get your protein in first. I don't care if it's protein water. I don't care what, but your protein's got to be first. So I eat eggs. I love eggs. Everybody else says they couldn't eat a whole egg after they had surgery. I don't know what they were talking about, because I don't know if he made my stomach too big or if he didn't make it small enough, but I could eat a whole egg after surgery. So I don't know, but there are limitations and there's portion control. And so you have to, like, I know when I've eaten too much. And so you have to go with that. So, but like I said, I'm not going to kick myself. I'm not kicking Tina because Tina knows what Tina needs to do. Right. But I do love you all. I love you all very much. And that's why I talk about my life so openly here. And that's why I open myself up for ridicule and for people to make fun of me and for people to say negative things about me, because there's other people out there. I'm not saying don't have the surgery. I'm not saying don't do what's best for you. I'm saying think long and hard about it, because there's skin removal after surgery. I mean, look at this. This is never going away, guys. This will never go away unless I go and have that physically removed. And do you know how much it costs to have that skin removed? It costs over $4,000 just in anesthesia. And my insurance don't cover that. It will not cover that at all. Now, I could get the breast lift paid for and the tummy tuck paid for, but I can't get a full body lift. That ain't going to cover the lower butt lift that I'm going to need, because my butt sags. When you lose 200 pounds, your whole body, all that skin sags. My insurance ain't going to cover that. And I'm not going to have $200,000 to get a whole body makeover. And at 50 years old, I'm not so sure I want to go through a whole body surgery. And I know a woman that did that and she committed suicide later on. And I don't mean to talk about that because it's a very tender subject. But she went through all that and then killed herself later on. She OD'd on her medicine on purpose. Broke my heart. I saw it happen over and over and over again. So, do I want to weigh a little bit more and not have to have surgery to remove skin? Sure. Maybe some guy will, think I'm cute at 250. Maybe he'll think I'm cute at 250 and say, "Oh, you're fine. You're good." Because that's how it'll have to be. Because I'm just not about that life. I've had enough surgery for now. This old girl has gone through the last time of being treated badly in a hospital. Like, I went and had my knee surgery. That was a good experience. It was hard. But that's the last time I'm ever going to let a hospital treat me like crap. This one up here treated me. Now, their ER up here has been phenomenal. But the hospital itself, I got a conversation to have with the administrator, and it's happening. It's going to happen. He just don't know it yet. He has no clue yet. It's a happening. One of these days, it's a happening. So, but anyway, I love you all. Remember again that I will be on Wednesday at some point. I love you guys. You guys are amazing, and I will see you guys soon, okay? Caleb, I will call you later. John, I've got to call you. Trish, I love you. Jamie, thanks for being here. And for all of you that have been here and I did not know that, I'm sorry, HAPS doesn't notify me. So you have to leave me a message in the comment section of whatever social media you are using. If you're using Twitter, you're using Twitch, or you're using YouTube, or you're using Twitter, or whatever social media you're using, you have to send me a message for me to know what you're using, unless you're signed in on HAPS. And even if you're signed in on HAPS, you still have to say, "Hey, girl, hey," because I don't know you're here. So I love you guys. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Love you. See you later. Bye.